or Jay Juan is a one year friend. Now, how?
Let me come me susu hu awaga.
Usuzu
awaga.
O de kwecha me catch him.
Ma hanyo.
Me ma hanyo. Mo kai ma kika ba kwa bo mam to na de na just wan go to awaga. I just wan go to awaga no. Me ma adwena kika bo ma.
Hey, Abena. And logical reasoning no
and critical thinking. And critical thinking.
Unia 95.1 my joy aba I don't pay na they say you know Ghana 40 dia na asa ko bibio ti you there ma how yanko yanim dia nya adwuma why
mare ma ko mo edu
e mo akoma mu nya du sa Abena
de toda ya no be yi ka
na say ka di pa bra
obi anu na yi ne ka na
o toda ni pasa ni pa obi o wa ye te say
Abena
owu ya
owo yare prison e ka ni pa bra
no de ewo mu se but me ma ne nyete se ka ni pa bra bon se so ye den ya de ka ni pa bra we ka se bibi ka ni pa bra bon wa wo ye den ye beto
na onim zo bi san edimi etimi de ko amane mu ana onya we
but o ka se e ka ni pa bra bon de ni se ka ne se ka ni pa bra bon
I'm just saying say in the next 1 minute you nim the basic crowd was studio
I don't know what was how
bibia betimi
I don't know so but the can you papa to say oh me nya ne hwe yare won ze ndie ka wa bra bo
na ma hwe yi
but prison can politician bra bo hunto no when you real politics mo I also who say
we candidate
we candidate we potential candidate
omo so na nkosiesie ho
nti also mu siesie ho cause it me your retirement home
what me kwa dey siesie what you say ebi ni o ebi ni
cause omo any say na say ensane dania omo so be any say man kofo bi akọ
no dey normal on be na sa
okay yanko yanim why enti cheba unto me na sad nkano pay English breakfast papa bi pa say yi ho say no tang police ho say me na ben say I
oh ya confirm ya white one is so
white one
cocoa white
enwa
ya confirm
enwa no mudi anopay
enwa
I'm cocoa white no mudi anopay yo
any tea bread
okay
enwa
tell want to me one ladder
tell me bisa say
yeah one slide
o be di enyimra na so hwe akwana be tro hwe
awaga wo duty ana
so hwe
Unia 95.1 oh my days
the prison officer
awaga o is senior man aden na so be
o pass ma be ya o pass ma be ya do pay sa ede Abena na wotra
to
awaga je na adwuma na oye senior citizen
o senior man o
ti ma ne je na adwuma chairman for the inform ni agro ho sa o
omo kwa omo orientation ni ama o
hwe
ni a cheche
wa ba ha no
wo ye no me ya obetimi ni atena che
mo adwen koso se oni ye ni na etena for the next 20 years so enye wadwen se bibi frisuru beti ahoma bia mu abenya pade na ye wadwen se obeyi ni se
say omo be kwa appeal we are hoping say
20 years na say obeba no na lami ya ma eja ibobo
na aden na Ghana for musuman tesa
aden
enti I've been asking myself simple questions. Why? Situation here you want me as a country, are we happy about it?
Situation there
conditioner you woman or pay are Ghanaians happy about it? Both sides of the political divide. NPP ni NDC ni answer that simple question. Say your conditioner you woman as a country abena yensu nyina say because of Galamsey activities. Yeah, you're so excited about it, Anna. You need your home.
Galamsey as a media say obi anyone any John
na wani nyehu na se emra no taking a due course eno so be problematic
me dey ne se
e ni ayi fanful ni ayi unnecessary sympathies here say all of a sudden
Mr. Speaker wonim dey
generating in this conversation
wonim dey intia you started Galamsey campaign enye ne so people were expecting say time Galamsey sem na obi aye Galamsey betu so sa and one famra kwan so anye Galamsey ne ade a people didn't see yet say chinkofo but see e be prosecute omo be me ate say o nipa we koye Galamsey na so we mu koye illegal miners ye de omo kwa akoto kofo anti ase ya wada ho
abra
ya wada on see any dey say chairman wontumi e no na is
mamin kan onye escape boat
people will be expecting
mamin kan no krenche say every almost every day be a ye jeli obi on Galamsey.
So why do we not hear about that?
Meba, the reason why you do not hear about it, or reason why as journalists, young follow your money up most often, no, is because yes, minia workers na. Why? One more abeko site, one more na, one more year washing, no. Excavator operator or what site? Sancrophone na all these years. Yada ye who so omo na ye Galamsey into omo na ye go after them.
Ye prosecute omo.
President Mahama in 2024, ye prosecute omo, ye de omo court. President Mahama in 2024 said, say, Kwame, omo ye nim se omo to Galamsey, and yet those people.
Yeah.
The financiers of the Galamsey.
Yeah.
One more benefited from the proceeds of Ejuma boys in a year. Exactly. Those are the people we need to go about.
And
maybe Abena see na yenye happy about the Ankobra River na ye. Yenye happy about Pra River the aye. The Tano aye yenye excited about it. Right? Na issues ba na all of a sudden I say on mine because of emotions into all of a sudden, and we are dealing with emotions. I'm saying, sir, whether you agree with the judge's judgment or not, there's always an opportunity for an appeal. I'm not the cannot just say, and no, ye chairman won't to me lawyers, no ejuma. Let them go and do it. And Utie Deputy Attorney General, people are asking reasonable questions. Say, won't to me concession, no, okay? One more call concession this one. Why near Cotton say or perpetrating an illegality? It is Henry, right? And Attorney General say Henry ni buy and what Jenny Fums want to know bar for pre-bargain. Which is equally part of Ghana, Yemra. Chairman want to me decide they say one won't take that opportunity or be go for trial. I am not condemning Chairman Woon to me because in fact, Nkomokra na yedi wo court ni nyina no. Chairman Woon to me was not charged for Galamsey. Galamsey ne nkomo ni. Nkomo ni nyina fa pem ne cover by ne say one register concession. Concession wo company dey mu. Ana wo de concession no amobi.
Yeah.
And the nipa ne yeso adwuma na de na nipa ne ye no. Eye illegality. And right yet to your boss. Ofa company law, the company law near den.
Eka.
The American not just say. And 2 year day, so buono, a bibe den, a bibe catcheba won't to me. But there were so many opportunities and avenues, Chema won't to me lawyers could have used. Probably so to speak, to have prevented the sentence, dear man, any jail, ye didn't quit. But Abena, Sanya many, you ever say, Obia Kobo in Crow court. Meboa. The prosecution, Attorney General and the lawyers. Court. And at the defense lawyers, Chairman to me lawyers, judgment to be a baby, based on substantive law. Any interpretation that judge in the bebano, you can always critique it. And no, but I don't like the aspect of all of a sudden emotions as a yedi ro same way mu ana utie ya o nyuma ana utie ya o ye
people are pouring emotions into it because
omo ewiam ponche no beba omo ewiam ponche no yadom koje omo na abusia obia the owi ponche no
it has to be fenced and obia
the owi ponche se na nkokoye adwuma ma ne sa akona no bebo but yes ya wan fa kwan papa so agye den anye
Banchukro bi ko wi well for mo kra yetimi e de ne koto.
So in the whole discussions and common ye didn't let's take away the emotions. And right, yeah, better na Kwame, we did not deal with any emotions.
No.
Yeah, what the laws are saying.
Yes.
And
what the
exactly.
And you're critiquing.
And you're critiquing judgment, you know. Any loopholes I any akonya wo say.
Yeah.
Now emotions now them all of a sudden. Ghanaians, we must be conscious of ourselves. With all due respect. I disagree with anybody. Or better that the emotions are better for answer with you.
No.
Let us not go on that tangent. Yabani's idea, what we are saying is that Abena, we should continue on, financing our laws. Yemoka. And for minisi cancer semra. Yes, semra ni we are. Yen fan to tables who Abraham rather than you maybe. Sasani ya Canada. Hey, na yesu obi akoye force publication. Wakoka nsem de egu o mampanyin ho fi. Yesu onko je 1 year.
Na wo go to go
na de onu ko to gold. Abena de onu ko to gold a wo fa gold na wa sense wa sense ase wa sen nua no ye be kan asem a ye the emotions na eba be kan asem. Any emotions. Ghana for any emotions ni film. Let's deal with the law, the substance of the law. Who free say judgment by and judge in common and as a more kind, no, a Fabia and Koye, Ebia, what air in law, the judge head in law, Ebia, the application of the law, interpretation, and Koye. And Nunti now what who quite say, High Court, di wasem ya, the next higher court, a court of appeal, Ubet media co. Ubekono, Ubesia 3 panel. One bet nasem so, Asha said the judge, no. At the bar, so even when you go to the court of appeal, na abena ehonso anko ye you still have the final appellate court, which is the Supreme Court. And the emotions na omo ye ne de abena womunyin free na galamsey yi atete ye wo krom ha papa. Hey, nene abena galamsey wonim sika ankrofo anya free. People are richer in this Ghana more than the country called Ghana. And Crawford ye e wosika e chen o man na nkasa. I'm telling you today. Na ye nyina ya sesemra. Ye say former goodie na ye nyina ya dia. Kwame. Me sorry ya me say mra na ye nyina ya gia tum no me de me mfa nya adwuma. Me de me excavator kosi ha. Na me tu. Me tu wi a me nkata so. Na ma fa sika na me ko. The level of indiscipline and the level of disrespect in this country must stop. And the emotions now Crawford de bank komo we mu no sa emotions no it will not foster any adwuma yan kan no kran nkyere NDC ni and betu galamsey amunchini ntum of only foul of the law monfa ni ntum NPP ni na betu galamsey na mra ne che no adanside wo hoso watu galamsey na monfa ni ntum because waseniema that is the biggest crime against humanity. Abena say any man dem amen kanche Ghana for say sa environment na yesen hwe ewiase mu aye we yenya hu the importance of the environment.
Now when we important one we are sitting na team they say environment
ewiase aye we environment na ye bibia amaye
ya kwa ni abedie de
bia when ni a ubedi bia your survival as human is based on the environment. An environment here yetimu nei ye niema as if said there is no tomorrow. Yeni a yetiase ye nei abena ye nyina bewu akọ. A different generation will come after us. Se nyame maaya. Enti ye gusu a ye the level of impunity a ye. Abena wo a na Kwame wo na me wo a me ma benyi a.
Afa no be siesie asase na na.
Afa no be pekọ no be fa so be kra nsuo di abagana. Ensuo ye de be ye afu. Ensuo ye be I mean, what kind of thinking and ye go through as a country like that? And then ya many wo kase wo konkura na se a. Kosamra boy for instance. Enkrofo top pure water. No mo de akomixi wo mu nro. Ansa no mo timi akobo spray wo mu kokoo so. That is the level of indiscipline that akoso wo samra boy. Abana, people buy sachet water. One more top back ensure at the free chrome at the queer foam. That is the level I want to see as a country. And the emotions in the crowd there doesn't come in at all. Obian for emotion beyond fantonchen. And let us deal with the substance of the matter. Let us deal with the substance of the case, the substance of the judgment. High Court judge in the year day at the bar.
Yeah.
Her ladyship, they didn't cry a day.
Her ladyship Justice Audrey Kokuvite. Yeah.
The judgment or the abano lawyers are there. The New Patriotic Party has a lot of brilliant lawyers.
You can critique it.
They can critique
intellectually.
And
yeah, you're a lawyer for.
Yeah, lawyer for crying.
Intellectually.
And emotions need the hey, mama obia and fasad in your politics in this country. And yeah, ma obia who crime woman fasad in my politics. And our young people and a political judgment. And you said that in Akuship. I will say in say, Kwame, I will say in say, the crimes against the environment in Semra boy, it's never happened, Dana.
It did happen.
Uncle Swana.
Of course.
Yantu Galamse, I was tando numre forest di Muana. Sadi Eka. Abena, Sadi Eka. It happened. The things are there. Eh? And my mom, a whole dozen of videos.
Yeah. Of the current state of Semra boy.
Of the current state of Semra boy.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, but started show, me issue disclaimer. Me catch them say, look, Galamsey site ni bebre me makohoda. And most especially the fact that the municipality the hona me free. Enti me pebi bia wo ho na. Abena me wo boys a wo this information ni nyina abeden ebeba. Hey, wonim krofo kokofo a wo mutugu ye. Abena the survivor of a family ni koko a ne nananom na ado adidi so na abeye ejapade a ye de agya wo mu de agya wo mu de agya wo. Ene ye tu ni nyina egu. The basic survivor of humanity. Ukwa busua bia, Kwame, womo ani da so nyina yom kokofu a e wo Semra boy. Enso ne yetu ni nyina egu dia Galamsey. What are we saying? Emotions do not come in. Ubetimi a criticize e bisa all the intellectual questions se ubisa. E kwanya prosecution ne fa so a Jay-Z prosecution ne ko ye nyina you can critique it. They make a notice here. And Maxwell was raising the concern, say, a ban is saying that all of a sudden, I say, you did 9 months. And the teacher, my wound to me, I said, and to now, quite said, there be a court to net nasi, I watch my wound to me, I said, yeah. All these things are there. I'll bet me adding.
The potential angles, I'll bet me raising.
Exactly.
Yes.
But the emotions of your political, and they say, we are making the thing persecution. Yeah, my dear, now, quite to say, I said, be a currency, and all of a sudden, Chema wound to me, I could. Respectfully.
We bet me really concerns about process. We bet me really concerns about course. But I mean,
yetina Ghana ha na chema won to me etna TV so. Eyi gold. Edi good TV so. What who go do that? What who wear that? What who wear that? Eno na de bia Gen-Z ka no. Se mpanyimfo na wo mu di o man we anim no. Ye di o man ne hye mu nsa. Mo anhu o man ne yo. Mo anhu o man ne to ye. Must say what mine. You've destroyed everything we have. Our morals, you've destroyed it. Your society na nkasa. Morals say woman you da must say no. Ebano your environment must say be beer. And people are happy. Please,
by extension, must say your future. By extension.
Now your son, abena, and no another be a Gen-Z case. Yes, someone catch say education is the key to success. Maybe what? Enti we are kolakra na wo ko school na ye wa say
me aweni
ko school
wo di first ani eto ade echo is first in faso bi amaso
say ko Galamsey areas ni na ko wo free wa say kropon na wa ko school abeye professor bo PhD kura wo duru ho aboys ne besere
say Galamsey
abra wo nim dentia
JHS graduate be to
Galamsey no ni sika aboys na nya wo ho ne dan o mo asisi wo professor kura wo nsi
omo wi ana mo cheche
enti school no ama akwakọ SSC school no mfaso kura ne
wajimi ana ko school
wajimi ana ko school wo yo bi a wo sikua yo no mfaso bi ane enti na koko kua ni ton ni koko eme dey to Galamsey Munyi sa emotions ni free. We are too emotional in this country. At the moment, abena one be issues no emotions no. Now when the politics are bad, not the substance of the issues as you're dealing with no. Yeah, ma obia kwan mane me yesade no. The facts are real on the ground. Tema won to me concession ye Galamsey wo so. Who permitted that to happen? Obianka say chairman want to be na ye galamsey no.
And Obianson can on a permittee.
And Obianson can so no permittee.
There but near judgment maybe about. Yes, I mean.
And yeah, Juma was so.
The inferences drawn from cases are all presented in your witness. Henry Kunsu representing and the judge didn't draw inference not say no. Based on XYZ, this is the judgment.
Let us be serious in this country for once. And now one more intellectual, one more said that dishonest about some of the issues, Kwame, we will call all of them out. Abena obi wo ho a wasua de no. Onim say ade we de say pa na eden etie no kure wo mu nie. But the political colors inti or person you dishonest to the state. You are not loyal and you are not patriotic.
I'm can community or reading man I'm on packing kind.
Munya emotions no munya. I know wabusia and our young man our body bra and wo yesi. Chema Won to me was doing well in private life. What didn't who say politics in he could have still been a noble man in politics.
I mean, we know a lot of noble men in politics.
Of course. They are buying society will be antata no mebo.
We know a lot of them actually. Baby.
Hey, mo ankasa mo tena Ghana ha. Emma mo minister for environment. Ebe ka se ye galamsey. Mebo.
Yes, I mean.
Professor Frimpong Boati ankasa ye galamsey. Munyina mu deny da bia mu twa ntro so galamsey bia ne ho ekoso. Mi wa na nsuo na se. Enti nsuo no ho na se. Mumma ade ne nkokọ yet se bia se journalist a wo mo sacrifice wo mo on the fight against galamsey. Kwame, as wo mo de se wo mo ne abusua, right? As wo mo de se wo mo nim nyansa. And all these years, wo mo de wo mo kra ne wo mo nkwa nyina to on the line. Respectfully, mumma ye mu ye ho na ye conscious of the things we do. Na ye nyai sa ne ba. E mo bia amfa emotions bia masa asem we. Embra ane ade aye adwuma. Embra no wo free say efa bi wo ho na wo ntia ase a court of appeal. E ho ne ye ka no. De bia nya asem ye ka kira attorney general no. Say press conference na doso. Emegina radio so mebu obi aten court. Oh evidence ana court. And no. If you have any superior evidence, abena ebetimi amachemba wuntumi asema ye de. Na ya overturn the high court ruling na court anu ayede wakoka no simple and easy. Na munyai dede na mo start ya mo ye wo mind mo ne unnecessary propaganda ne politics no. Bibia ye de politics.
Say ya mabom sisi ya 2023 5th January 2023. Lands Minister Samuel Abu-Jinapo has stated a recent statement by President Akufo-Addo does not absolve Akonta mining from investigations against illegal mining. And then a lady to such statement will make here. What led to this statement he made? Lands Minister at the time, Omo party in Samuel Abu-Jinapo.
What's the day? Okay,
5th January 2023. Unzena Mampeni Ebeka say per what he knows no. Akonta mining is not involved in galamsey.
Galamsey, exactly.
Lance Minister, my response. Lance Minister say, the recent statement by the President, Nana Akufo-Addo, does not absolve Akonta mining from investigations against illegal mining. The same Lance Minister, Corona, we a different date, 30th September 2022. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has directed mining firm Akonta Mining to stop operations in the Tano Nimre forest with immediate effect.
And no one can say Henry Okumo say why. What's it why? Akonta Mining.
Yes, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources.
I say all of a sudden you say you mad you no say want to mean ye want to mean ye boni bia and yes want to me akodem and Samra boy kura bibia and where course so bibia and see what Samra boy bebwa.
Bibia course was Samra boy. Things have happened in this country. So it is actually up to more to go and make your case in court.
Go and make your case in
court.
Go
make your case in court and unfair. I mean, there are reports. We can pull as many reports as possible. Your reports be brave. Everything you be brave. What I say.
All of a sudden, I say Chema wuntumi abɛyɛ angel. Asa wonye hwe, woni boni bia, wonye bibia. Abena, what's a company? Na company na what's no?
Initially, not be trouble. No, me say people are pouring emotions into this because even though when yatena ha church ya discuss ye di ho komo ya trade ye mrane kan de why de tia mrano de gina so ntia ama ene ye man sa sentence no na in conform emotions or more point is in relation to the fact that na or ye too loud ne politics are war ye no in sembia or keka ne maybe our so people are relating it to
drawing inferences to it say who said Nsempa or keka intini achina
nigga politics
so why ye
politics into no more said that was
what can some yes no crap Nsempa na Nsempa ta no crap
sure say why ye no yes sentence
what can somewhere na Nsempa ta no crap yes say what can Nsem no by Samson no crap so say
and I make us say
there were certain charges, there were certain allegations against you
from what we
in relation to Galamsey. And starting when NDC came to power.
The breakdown we did yesterday, Crampon. I know the MLB to me, you can't dispute the fact that from to me dispute is a factor. But in confirm much is in the eye and the air
but as to the extent of them from so you can go and debate that.
But I say almost said that they are okay. And Crawford said that's deliberately Hosani Bayano. So Okasetia President Mahamanti, right? Okasetia President Mahamanti. I have heard
the party secretary a lawyer. The party secretary saw a lawyer and
that is very unfortunate. Abnami de no kra kan tie se menyo. Hwe?
And also there no kra onya.
Ye gina ho aka se. Ode Alfred Abayo cover sport.
But you can say ni na ye kan amomaka. Enya me won say the deputy attorney general. Ababe Bobby Bisu say investigations take time. That is in relation to the petition which was actually received by the Attorney General and referred to Yoko and the necessary state agencies in relation to certain NDC members who were involved in Galamsey, Joseph Yamin, Abanga, and others. I refer the command.
Let me tell you the difference between the NPP and NDC. Mamenkana no pena Ghana ni biya antiasi. The difference. And so yeah, a war NPP. Any NDC in term. Abena President Kufuor ba 8 years no. Any President Mahama ni 2 years here working. And so yeah, ababedan temuni nyina yese. And somebody bebre wo ho na Ghana for kakura na President Kufuor na wontie. Ya make cannot yet. Na Professor Frimpong watching here report in the then they see you Ghana.
No crab here.
And then NPP for the year.
No crab NPP for Campo to so none who bad he has why body but
Professor Frimpong watching a year
depends on the report.
Ministerial reports every year. Good. Or say or the report na come president. Or no the minister. Or no the managing sector.
Yeah.
The environment any BBR. And then NPP for the year in Ghana. Omo crucify no.
Muso bisi ne kwa yegutu jina.
Ne ho kra beye.
Wo wie ye kromo ka chem so onye party ni ba papa.
Ne ho kra beye.
Frimpong boati.
Bisi ne kwa omgutu.
Obenya atan wo ho. Onu mum benya atan. Onu mum a wo ye ade pa wo no. Wa hunu se ne be bi koso.
It is politics.
Etina so ama ya
yes. And this for ni Martin mi dunya ntokwa nyina so safe is no.
At the end of the day na wo mum na.
It is politics. Me ni your chinya
now NDC by we will still request say investigation takes time yati but the investigation you must conclude it
where we back with the ama ne trial no omo we quick we the investigation munya quick
say investigation
if you started
it has to be concluded say investigation no best start here for baby na dia kosi be
e chesa na ya na nim results
results ni we there
e chesa na omega just hu ya mu hwe ni na den akontama ni they instituted an investigation into it under the NPP government. Mechanics are the Minister of Lands statement on. But Bekan said the president coming to say as far as he knows a contaminated no omonya Galamsey no. they will still continue with their investigations. OSP, any CID, institute investigation, even to the extent that Samuel Abu Jinapor, the then lands minister, told the president, the NDC flag by the time, not to John Dramani Mahama, say, and your OSP Nkwankra na all year investigation, na CID so investigation. Omuye eden omde buy.
And what change?
No so investigation ni chesa na ya ni baby ebeko.
Okay.
Into when chedodo and I as a ya me feel say che ni baby ebeko. Into no munya na quick mind. Why? Na ya more cause ba ku die mobile bem 18 months ni mo etimi aye investigation. Procedure prosecution ama ya judgment. Na ba ku die be si na mu investigation.
Me ameti hey.
Munya na quick mind.
When you mad to ballot paper so that.
There be many mun to so that.
What did a campaign platform so I promising Crawford?
Class prefect.
Okay. Yeah, the 2 years on them that were buying muda. I
bind there, I bind there.
I buy the info to me be a share with them.
School prefect name maybe that.
Okay. Now, dear Tierney, a Sabia will be tried to hold Nebiano.
Oh, at the whole channel.
At the whole forever.
At the whole channel.
You make an just say him, right?
At the whole channel, that's in there.
I am ready at the end. So, by law, yeah, the precedent, yeah, a year. Entina offer emra your father substantial law emra na nkasa de eka na fe ye wi the case law nso aye den aba say asem ye abepie court ye ni min ebi asida
offer the case of XYZ
make say ebi asem ye aben untumi asem ye aben ye de court no the judge ne bedi ka bisa ne ho ne say asem yi any fact ye wa asem yi mu any legal issues prosecution no a reason no ebi asipen ebi si ya court no decision yeah anything enti ubehu say court bia no judge bia man judgment or refer to cases see in the past na wa ye ntoto ho no na afi o dia be compare so precedent are equally part of our laws enti eventually Alfred Marching
Speaker Majoso
net is saying
adom ne ahweye experience kakra bi enso tato
yeah so arrested for 2 days
yes enra ne enrichi
arrested
Ose
arrested
until be more 2 days
okobo galamsey
and I'm no arrested
okobo galamsey what radio so nya botre
oh na meka sam kobo galamsey adazi mi say
no word no word
mona
nti wo ka de wo sie no sa na be say che de
oh that ba me no mienu me wonim galamsey
kwa sa na be say che say ye nyina eti ase
Emrani yes no is it 15 to 25 15 to 25
oh me say me 2 days I brother be say 2 days no me da there me ntimi na because me ye be ma e say me timi hwe nchen
I say wo use
e dey want to be say me abi ni e kan
me ko galamsey
or your family man also
o ja say na san kan tu galamsey won kan am me tu kan kroma ya na me o ja say kroma ya na me
o go so repeat galamsey
oh
me so we use jargon so use
no
they want here see they onim
I say ho ye
oh nyame adome ho ye me fine
what happened to see how you okay
fine I say madam for betu na etwi na ma some star but it is well
right
it is well
and they etwi
it is
you etwi to what man njem you etwi to kwa
madam
no see the twitchy
madam for there
oh madam for be twitchy and na me say me system no shada insisi so but there be be fine
madam for no beba fine madam for no beba
oni baby oh around o fie me ne kasa all the time and I be come na kasa
2046 or beba
enye wuntumi asema government mutumi madam for wuntumi ni no baby me need share once there me come bi batenye no investor no
and then masa obe kan so na wonchire mu me kan madam bi na
say nya come me no di
me chia okra wanyi so wo ka de ope ma bi nya o na fast forward
oh ma de so la na de but na won say speaker
me ho ye
okay
me ho ye la
all right
oba ya nya botre na tie panyin
sa ya tinisa masawe no ko hin ana Ghana Premier League na kwente hwe Ghana Premier League this boys na me no
say it is
yeah
not to lose for any general
has sponsor promise agbesi sama man nko because on na number 1 e has coming season is a season nyame adoma aka 1 month 1 week na start Ghana Premier League and no Black Star players I shall say movie ko different team Okwaje kakra or trendy cast one ho. Yente men asare nkomo. Era ne yeti say yes go for bi boy am see $200,000. Yes what? World Cup goalkeeper. Na the Premier League player quite almost say. Inti asare rate enti awuti we asare pa ye team bi betona. Sika be mpa na ha so mo fenton asare. Speaker. Say goalkeeper Black Stars clean sheet #1 goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. Team aba Eden Krata Baha so mu hear the service of Benjamin Asare. Has spoken coach on price. Price Ben I will say has for NG. E wo team no.
Any kwan say has for a long sa amount na more reject first one.
200,000 player.
Charlie, omonje na quick.
Asame na okay.
Players would also need to tom $200,000.
No boy walk up goalkeeper. Asame na okay. We keep it clean sheet against Almighty England.
I'm about reject say na for aboy.
It's a maybe say something. Aside the Ghana Premier League nana. See get to me nkasa na me.
Wadi 32, be 33 December. What the what percent?
Figure.
Where we?
Maybe so coaching. Coaching na maybe so. If you coaching na mama.
In 2 hours for no for say amon just
me na kusi go to house for.
$200,000.
Where we am insuring the first person there.
But what he say FIFA and the rankings. Best savings goalkeeper just ended World Cup.
At least again #1. Okay.
In fact, I would name right. So we're convinced. Goalkeeper say save ball. Say point blank saves. Point blank saves. Ball goes coordinating him. Goalkeeper team are stretching it. Then start to the last. We can say the last point. And
so almost you're saying 2.25 and number.
And yeah, no brofuna boy me. Was stretched to the 8th last tick point.
Me person boy, but me who ni person kind no.
Okay, fancy. Also who the brother person.
But at na number.
Aso be a twin mo am dey see. Ne boy can say.
Enti ni nyina aka ko say.
Oh, information am dey ma woni with for. Ebia wonte ye. And then kretro do. Na dey am ye rate mu number 5 ye nya so kroma o. Ana you didn't rate to see by now more than 5
yeah, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, quite actually hona.
Alfred into us.
Alfred Obia.
Oh,
good night here bedroom no.
Nsempa na Kwame Appiah no.
Good night here.
Good night here bedroom. Na Obia free day 1. Uti. Alfred Obia free day 1. Obia would see a program we be anim. Say from day 1. Alfred Ompe Benjamin Asare.
That's www. Reframe your words.
www.
Me prefer Ziggy over Asare. Making sense. Okay, because me pass Asama. Charlie, West and
but starting ones and was starting.
Yes.
Speaker.
Yes.
I'm Benjamin Asare.
Of course, because
Benjamin Asare. Now, Benjamin Asare. It's the same way.
If I say free, I boy.
Abo afa de ye ka wo de aboy te foforo. Won wu nipa.
Nti enya fa.
Ka sem na obi tu be twi asa no a start. Obeso twitwa wa.
Sports for no. On so mo nye fair. Enti no kasa nyina no mai.
Mo kwa me nkroma no.
Say ka say na koko kan mo kwa me ene ne nko na Alfred ka mo Benjamin Asare no.
Ti obi a wo pe na wo prefer obi na so prefer. Wo be yusu mo that is sense any pa we no ye hu ne sa ba mo na mo check no.
So first of all, from day 1, Alfred, it is on record on Benjamin Asare asem. Enti na ne kasa wo kan nyina no maye di no. Again, realistically, Ghanaian journalists in sports enye fair to Benjamin Asare. World Cup now the reasons are that opportunities are yediama atizigi in the Black Stars. Say ma Benjamin Asare equal opportunities are. By now, I a very good comparative analysis. They make a note here.
Opportunities are
opportunities are the amatizigi. Or the AFCON. What that qualifiers be 2022. Atizigi was in the goalpost. Ewo kata. They make a note here. And when you're all these opportunities, Ebane say na all of a sudden 2026, yes, here World Cup. Na abrantie bi a wono no local boy. Heart of folk ni watchinity. Watchinity. Na waba all of a sudden as a goalkeeper ye do call Qatar 2022 4 years ago afedi as a abedane competition won a heart of folk goalkeeper and I ebe preposition. Does that even make sense? Does it make sense? It doesn't make any sense. It's comparative analysis no person here. It doesn't come in. Again, semu kotua ho and the FIFA year and it's how some year and day or some year and day. Nobody cares. But all we know is that asarinya the single opportunity better pulled you know or proving Emma Ghana and EBA me satisfaction part and say you did a local player.
Yeah.
Aqua tournament. No one's winning opportunity.
Now I choose some mama quite meeting me.
Exactly. Simplicity. Into argument the baby out the number no. Player beyond who no one kasa sorry Eden who koto club with some person bebo mamu free. Na munsusu ya mususu gwa Benjamin Asari. Nyame beye na dom team beba be fan. O de oti Ghana.
Amen. Ona say minim.
Because that's the bad
Minim. Me be say. By now.
What cup big guy you both we kwasiada. It's by now ne kan say.
Oh, na World Cup say God dey bowe ache. God dey bowe about 2 weeks.
Team bi ene no go into negotiation. Asari one ne ho. Or you registered player for a football club.
Yeah.
The American not just.
No, by now, there could be rumor be
approaching
this or that, whatever rumors.
The arrangement and the negotiation has to come from how to folk.
Otiwa and so DJ Onya FM here never flow Onya before that person say
Matisi gino ko hefa Matisi gino
o tell me can say oh I say
also Matisi gino hefa
so here Abraham Sam oba go for club ni Roy Bisa say onima Abraham Sam mpo
Matisi gino wo hefa
you understand oh Switzerland
But sports in so right I'll be right back.
Immediately Alfred teach men son pay amanon some ewa hasan so and I fin some and so ewa hamana nebedin komaka kra and so I would have just ended World Cup. A lot of in the stories and they just ended World Cup and so at Remo and so ewa married team no akache Jose Mourinho and then some to Jana pay don't come on and so Remo and so ewa brand team and so at and the Kobe Menu unsa World Cup okoye we nya opportunity kan already tin at Thomas Tuchel akasa e dia fa Kobe Menu ho ehon komo e wa ha ye de eba tintintin pa Diego Simeone enso akasa enso em komo an pe e wa ha ye de eba United nkomo e wa ha Chelsea nkomo e wa nsam no e doso e wa na pe ye de nyina enso et eba ye bu kof na room enso fear the Black Stars of Ghana players abrante the team e de Fatawi Shaku e change club and the pay the latest no and so if in a catch and so at a bar Sanso na Toric Lamte unsam and so you bedding come on our crop ya kumasi as Sunday the call Timino and so akachi ebe remo and so our Abrante team at the phase of Chawati with him said no na a top scorer in the Ghana Premier League and Nations FC and they was Swazi camp and he and alcohol and come on at the Media Sporting Club in some of the Tosum and a pay dinner and so sumo ewo Nsempa Jumedin so media Alfred teachment sa and a pay si kunya na me nsam no eda sumo said the CB effort here.
Good day, 195.1. Yes, Nsempa Sports.
Right, anape yebese enkomana se intentem na ye free amanone ne ahwe latest free ho na epa ya sase dia suzua yebesa se na ye free Lionel Andre Messi na kachi na brata tin ede and the Paul Rodrigo the Paul on otuna Messi chi ewo and the Facebook no so what we name the Paul na say utim Nsempa Messi anytime bia o Argentina camp no on ya brante and no that to jam as any papa say and the game omo a boy with in Spain omo elusu ye na ama tamfo etim enya na tamfo the chocho mucho Lionel Andre Messi before the game na dodo na we say Argentina bad dodo na empesa Argentina ebetimi ewini and the World Cup no eno ena amwa ema nema entimi ankoya mande we feel so sad effort on one tamfo abrata team at Lionel Andre Messi we end sama Rodrigo de Paul or that to ja and anopay yedin common be yete ema ebusafo and so ewo jumedin so yedin komaka and so ewa abrata team at Sergio Ramos na catch him Sergio Ramos on abrata team at Lionel Andre Messi hageye on the final day of the FIFA World Cup obaka Sergio Ramos and on the trophy no ekosi and they pop it and the FIFA and penning for an affair US President Donald Trump about the Edema Spain national after say Sergio Ramos or the trophy nekosi simply so na all safe no or quadrant and Lionel Andre Messi echo hage no any din come or say Messi before na Messi na town focus ni enemy kasipa abra na osiaka Edema Madrid no na so football there fairness ebra ofi ho ekosia Messi and so our parrot Saint-Germain on the Messi Juma on say indeed Messi one quality player me patcho play bia enyana obetimi na ye Juma e ma na metimi akosuye na etimi amantom okono eko console abrante ende Lionel Andre Messi say Messi etimi elusu trophy do the club and the country Spain win me nyaje de nanso Messi and adamfo na say women yasafata so betimi Ashen crying now with me cancer never gonna say by Messi and to emboto here okoha agini we no koma on ni die and Sergio Ramos and abeto ja ye don't come on yet Emma ebusuafo abrate the thing at the Mark Kukwara Pempre or say or the happiest man in the whole worldwide. It's say I'm playing just about 1 month and Emma kese mienu and abana kwemo obia play bia in that's why and so be sana makese we they didn't kind and they go into the World Cup now when you a deal to and the biggest club in the world, Real Madrid, Elfi Chelsea, not was signed number Madrid, but we could need some casepa, and they did can send it to me, no, or quite World Cup, no, so wait me a Emma Spain, I say winning World Cup, no, way, in a Macasemian way, I'm a prepared abro so ama onhu asam kron kanto de na sekese pa e na ode ekom e da matwe na yakopo so hu no mo ama sadama within 2-3 weeks etimi happen eti amanom eno ensama abrante eti e de mark kukuara oda twitwa e de won komo yeti ema ebusuafo enso ewo jumaje so abrante eti enso ed Eric Garcia and also FC Barcelona player osansia kan enoma Spain national team no after say Spain parrot it show and trophy at Spania ewo krom honum abrante twitwa ese next the UEFA Champions League ono we winning World Cup here we need target UEFA Champions League join him pa say Barcelona players was Spain team him target in this particular season into where Barca supporter where Barca funner this season on early Gracia or can playing for say on not target at the UEFA Champions League after say wabwa Emma Spain etimi winning the FIFA World Cup and come on Advantage did Eric Gracia that to tell them come on yet Emma Ebusuafo and so ewo Jumaje so na Advantage and they could be menu anso akasa Kobe menu that to I said Kobe menu yakwa World Cup we no opportunity in Sakan and no and central for any ready to Thomas Tuchel Edin come on and yeah be Thomas Tuchel say Kobe menu a fantastic player at Manchester United. Before Yako World Cup, no, now Brenton, Mono, I was so pa. In my coin, that Yako World Cup, England, match some air boy, and so echo what trick. Kobe Menu enter more 1 minute in pool. Problem no air thing. Coach say, on the onion. Kobe Menu na or injury kakra esan home anytime your best obey su Kobe Menu bianom na ni koto dwem kakra ekekano ne nankokom etwetwe ne ade ne ti pai no enti ena wentim enyu su Kobe nyese eboa payo Kobe Menu na kasa na on sada ntia Paul ewo England camp enti ena wenya opportunity insa kan ewo the World Cup and sama Oranity Ed Thomas Tuchel or the Atuja Yadin Commodity Emma Ebusuafo na ya me mal ni Instagram page and on the phone ya beto home over Facebook or be home say Ochia Spain King after winning the World Cup na me mal for the very first time so an opportunity adding in sa to Spain or hey Nsem into way ama momentum na kosoro pa wa achieving the aim says that the die so nyina and say ebri baba obenya kwenya na wetime meet Spain King na only the trust din komo but the prepare there when your opportunity eso papa nsa echia no any opportunity aha ke papa no papa ne din komo intama no amenten ya me ya mal ne nya ji papa e was sad opportunity so for ne ya me ya mal when sa etimi aka eno enso e latest me pacho efiri ho enso at airport pay yete amun komo ne bi yenso yete emebusuafo enso ewo dwume so ekwe ni me na efa ye ne nchemo enso ewo ensamfo from na amrante team Ade Elliot Brut Holland with him say Abrante or a striker at the Manchester City or a striker at the Norway or more and the Tesla team no they tell say Abrante would the HMO and so I wanna catch ya in praying or holiday kasepa it won't say what build them and so I won't be or dinner home and a nay or golf. I won't so my goodness. Live on Facebook. We both say Abrante and Terry Holland. Golf power and all but golf from I won't so my goodness. He can't the pa me nada. Until I mean Abrante and Terry Holland no or say oh holiday for now. Anything about football there on person or better. I want to assume we ayen command. Abrante and so Eddie Holland or Tiabe Tuja. Yes, so you didn't come on be Yende Emma Ebusuafo Ewo Jumaje so Jose Mourinho. And so akasa with him saying pray with Remo and so ewo and they married team no akachi all poetuma ete Emma Real married bobo kuno na the tell say Abrante din ede Adam Turan player na osiakan and so player of free take when him say Mourinho or take ko enwa kakra say bra na fan batch no or request Abrante din Adam Turan the signature from Madrid say name penny for enyu so Adam Turana kono be hia no e fa bachi no baba be adwuma the sense no player no penny pop but the net we beto no Our Madrid no or a lot of plans at the Madrid team at Adam to run way and summer Jose Mourinho or Teatucha and now pay yes so you didn't come on me yet so you did MA for and so our Jumajin so already there Arsene Wenger opening or FIFA technical director and now opening kasa just ended World Cup no or say World Cup no come on World Cup ni koye but there are who at a certain continent be this particular World Cup Oman Salam Mobra do you raise this standard no and our numbers to 48 countries now so still countries be and I say continent be and Salam Mobra the World Cup of course we USA Mexico and Canada and man pa but or here ni say the next World Cup ebekoso and they Spain Portugal and after Morocco no safe other continent ni bi ebetima ma mo no so na be ya enema ebetimi akoye na eti amoma no eso ye nkoma ora the team ede Arsene Wenger or that job ye de nkoma ni bi yete ema ebusuafo na Xavi Hernandez a Barcelona legend or a former player or a former coach opening that job say man for shase any di nkoma on a coaching career but in prepare our ma omususu am yankwada and our new family the person obejan family ni ho no the natural be prefer coaching club no nya time mafie ni ade o se dabi for now or prefer say obenya a national team so nya national team ebe boa ne pa it for now the club coaching there or the betu baby na why ready for national team onya bi wo Europe or UK onya bi Africa or UK onye bi Asia or UK no here and so be opportunity now we see aka the Euros num we see aka and I say we coach the World Cup stage we coach the AFCON and the likes ono ye normal all here num so no Xavi Hernandez no then sa ebetimi akata no nkoma efi already team edit Xavi Hernandez na catch at airport pay yes so you didn't come on be yeti Emma ebusuafo dwumeje no so already did Diego Simeone say this particular season Argentina striker Arante din Eddie Alvarez on no here nim one me here nim so here Alvarez nim said this particular season obetimi aboa na Atletico Madrid etima ye duma so article betimi about this particular season say Alvarez otimi jana na so na otimi bo bra and na be boa Emma article this particular season ometima ye duma we Diego Simeone ne nkoma ono so atwitwa anopia tibia yeso yeri bi emano ewo Nsempa dwumedi so no latest me pacho efri head pam na ne nkoma no ye fa nyina no emfa ensina yemra fie na ye ba fie dia na ye ni nkomo enso ewo fie na Tariq Lamptey wa join Queens Park Rangers eho ena Ghana ye right back Tariq Lamptey odinani atre na oremu no wedi nkomo kakra yentie Tariq Lamptey ne nkomo kakra ne mbra
to make sure that my body is physically ready to perform he needs.
Elsha, Ghana, yeah, right back. Tariq Lamptey and Ochen and Castle didn't come out to draw after the first words on and they Queen's Park Rangers. Fatawi Saku. And so Adam Bomodi and Nini Achimo and so our East Winger and Okusia Kai at the so East Winger and Tariq Lamptey Abentin did Fatawi Saku and so everyone so do come cra Yente Fatau and so the words after say or Mickey and they move from Leicester to the Ipswich.
Abdul, welcome to Ipswich Town. You happy to get the move done?
Yeah, finally, I'm happy to be here and can't wait to get started. Premier League is an amazing competition, and as every player dream to be in this competition, I'm happy to be part of this family, to be in this competition and to fight for Ipswich Town.
Abdul, welcome to Ipswich Town. Enjoy it here.
Thank you. Can't wait to meet the fans and give it all to the fans. Help the team. See you.
So Fatawi Isaku and Komo and so and no and Yatu from and so and Yamau and there and pay our Jume Dino. So Remo our Crabia Santiago Cotimno and so Akachini and Nukomoka Cra our Santiago Cotimna. But before that, no, the any Komoko, I walk a crack na Yemra, Yanshe Sufa, Komaka Cra, Ecoso, our Santiago Cotimno, Akati, Princess, Eguso Ecoso.
All our expectations wants you to better move on to that level. This is and I need to handle all that we expect you to and then move on after that. So whatever you need to do, and I know that 100% upset, you are trusting and know that it's also the 9 So whatever you need to do, score that touch. Massive club, and I know it's a club that I've always known about since returning to Africa and having played in the Champions League and playing in Confederations Cup. Whenever they've done a draw about for the returning to the opposition, I was always hoping that having played in the Champions League and playing in Confederations Cup, whenever they've done a draw, I never got an opportunity to play against the opposition. I was always hoping, please don't let it be a Santa Cruz. And unfortunately, through all those years, the past.
That's a way. Some few conversations are Koso Asante head coach of the editing cup and the John Abraham and the board of directors. It didn't come on. And the princesses are Koso, the director of sports, and the mass Sandro and Hong Kong and the director firm and so Etimi and the Amayan Komaka Ewo Faisal Chawote. Faisal Chawote. A player now Sakai Edema Nation steps to crime. Ko abrochiri ekoye juma kakra impepren waseba back and odeni achemo and so ewo Swedro All Blacks ho and Abrantia signing a 2-year deal at the Ama All Blacks boko. So from now eto 2028 season no ebeba ne wiye it is Fraser Charity confirmed it to Swedro All Blacks ntano enkomo kakra and so efri ho na eba na Isaac Amwako ene Ibrahim Tanko Akasa at their family Sporting Club last season. Teams and a match at a moment of time. Match a moment na. Yente komoni.
Particular match, would you say after that particular match you never slept as a goalkeeper's coach? Not as a goalkeeper, but as a goalkeeper's coach.
Okay, I would say just ended season. A game between Hohoi United.
The 2-1 here.
Yeah, the 2-1 here.
The match could Sanko and you all wouldn't want to remember.
No one will, think of playing such match again because it was horrible. It was a very bad day for the goalkeeping department. We lost a penalty. Che lost a penalty and also gave up a goal.
Yeah, that whole lot.
That day, it was hell. But
I think also that game helped us very well. I mean, it was a wake-up call for the players to know that things it's not going to be like always. So I think after that game, we came back together very strongly and then fight for the rest of the game.
So Ibrahim Tanko, NFA, run attending Isaac Amwako, head coach NFA, goalkeepers coach for Mediama Sporting Club. And Oti Omunkaso didn't come on, and so to firm at the amount. Already at the Patrick Wabin, and so I said, of Ghana Football Association. Yeah, dissolve a team, and I say dissolve the association, or their opinion, into opinion on Komokakra.
So, talking about corruption, a lot of people are calling for the dissolution of the GFA. What is your take on that?
Well, you see, when a tournament comes to an end or your team exits, a lot of issues are raised. I don't have any scintilla of evidence to say that there's corruption or those who are asking for the dissolution must support that with some facts. A lot of issues have been raised with the way the FA is managed. I don't want to go personal, but if there are issues that the FA has to resolve with the clubs, with the management, and those who matter in football, and government, the Minister of Sports, we must. Because football is a game or a sport that brings the country together. And whatever it takes for the FA to be professional, to get the right people in office, we must do it. We have very good people, Tony Bafo, Abid Pele, Tony Eboa, Oseko Fuenko, Mike Lassian. They've seen it all, and they must bring their expertise and influence to bear, Augustine Fuenko, to bear on the FA, and not to leave it in the hands of a few, to always have issues with the sporting public.
Who was your Ghanaian player of the tournament?
Oh, I pick Gideon Mensah. But for the injury that Senaya had in our game against Croatia, I was going to pick him, but Gideon played all the games and I'll pick him over Senaya.
Elsa opening Patrick Yabwama and wate in canon. This way, better way so na anope ye da good mun nyina no yetimi nyina aba na wiye anope ma yenda Samsung yenda masi Samsung Galaxy A17 latest and the Samsung phone abadwama so cinematic photo and videos proper views and I feel so the camera very straight off professional setting and pinfo to me or a great and the camera powered but the second of it nafi we any music content na ni na so e wo so ye papa enye asam kumakra we call just under 3,000 Ghana cedi sika pinfo ton so Galaxy A17 or A07 today na bibia betimi akoye e dia Samsung Care Plus and so say connect na capture afisa da bia betimi create your own Samsung phone na very important say ubetimi nya fuel on that na fe phone screen no get away with me enjoy Samsung phone no and after so Samsung Care Plus is available way to get your screen safely repaired as a professionals and on betimi say juma no omo e de amount when for phone Samsung phone could be bia on betimi mo betimi ahwe no ma ye kama etimi e de amount me so wadawroma Samsung for omo product omo de aba no very important sana pay wodo ho ebe gym na okope bi ato na be boa ye papa e ma na metimi akosom quality Samsung Ghana ye de amount and there anopay Galaxy A17 and ko den pa anopay ye de emu enkomani bi yenso yeti emma and so ewo jumeden so sanso ena me come for edupak ediama Ghana Education Service agile tuma approvi say imprempren oko school esa contact edupak na oboa na bibia obehia de ko school bia no edupak ebetimi ane kama na ode amantim so we JHS na obeko secondary school kwan dia contact edupak enya kasa bebre for edupak e was 0507 000752 0507 000772 na 0508 644 802 0508 644 802 we numbers are ofre edu paka onsa ebetimi account edu pack ebeboa ema bibia ototo ede akọ school bia no onsa etimi aka kama Compute Ghana ese minkancha say o quality home and office appliances nanom omo pe na betimi provide the amount affordable prices men for the enchemo bibia Compute Ghana and na pay me come for the amount omo leading brands be say LG, TCL, HP, Dell, Nasco, Techno, Infinix, Itel, any kaka home. Upgrade your office no any fee so that be a bit cost you the amount. Your televisions, ACs, fridges, home theater, any be na kaka home. Me patcho you be the amount. There will be 16 modern showrooms I would work Ghana for the chemu yakachi. Friday was 0302 752020 0302 752020. I know a number of rounds a bit my WhatsApp 0243 143 143. You say your fancy na yen sorry so yakopom dum and then 12:30 be say abana the sports center jumedi no abeto so e dia ma be the outfit teach me sir background
yadwene mu wo someone manu tua wonu afem
Now, as I want to say, I don't pay any a train will report, you know. Nana Kwame said by this time, I want to meet the Molly Coco. But now, I did hear you home. Oh, I'm to me, Yanis, our home.
The very last part.
And number so the
In the absence of a direct evidence in matters of
okay.
Potential evidence. What is like? Let the record speak that the court did not convict and sentence him to be based on a direct evidence of illegal matter.
Aye.
But let me. But it was founded on circumstantial evidence. And when you go ahead to read the first paragraph of page 24 of the judgment, you will realize that the court cited a case.
But to us, by your crona and Casa.
Parameters, the grounds on which circumstantial evidence should be applied. And if you want to be a proper Ghanaian who is committed to the well-being, the human right, the fundamental human right of every person as enshrined in chapter 5, you realize that the justice delivery system.
But prison in Amahwajidi, me boy.
Beside the point, we in the FCC have always made the point that call for the support of
I see. Eddie Mate, Babin for 0556 692445 0556 692445. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir. Hey, Isaac, as well, please, that to say.
The national organizer of the
I see. Now I don't pay one down for no.
2 members of parliament, that of our wing, that of our Fano Southeast, have been alleged to have been engaged in illegal mining. What has happened to those investigations? Are they not Ghanaians as well? Are they not subject to the accountability and the due process and the legal process and requirements of this country?
Those are fair questions. But I'm going to return to circumstance. Is the NPP arguing?
And that's my yes.
Legal jurisprudence. Circumstantial evidence is not a basis of which to arrive at.
I don't know why on all the platforms are these questions are asked. From the submission I made, did this suggest that circumstantial evidence is not an evidence? Circumstantial evidence is a proper evidence.
My guardian was a 2 beer. I'm running crab here.
There was no direct evidence, which was a basis.
Exactly. And I proceeded to quote a case that was cited in page 24, the beginning of the opening paragraph of page 24, which tells you that circumstantial evidence, when the court is relying on it, must use it. And please, with your kind permission, can you read from that case?
And that's it, Isaac. Babin for 0556 692445 0556 692445. Yemfa course. No, hello, good morning. Yes, and that is saying
In criminal cases, sometimes
Isaac Maminti on free table.
So I'm going to skip some.
No, don't skip some. It's a very short quotation.
So where the testimony of eyewitnesses was not available, jury was entitled to infer from those facts other facts necessary either to complete the element of guilt or establish innocence. However, before drawing the inference of guilt of substantial evidence, it was very important to make sure that there was no other coexisting circumstance which would destroy or weaken the inference. that circumstantial evidence had to be closely examined and acted upon only when the circumstances were such that 95 accused had of necessity to infer fact led to no other conclusion. It will lead me to that of you know what? It will lead me to the question. Reading this and reading the cross-examination and quotes from there, is the NPP saying that the circumstances upon which or the basis upon which the judge
May I say 0556-692445 0556-692445. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
Why so?
Collins, I'm in tune from Mamole. I heard you saying.
With direct reference to, because you've read the judge. I've read
Because you haven't already happened. I know here.
the quotes and the cross-examination which she relied upon to say that I need not be referring to
UFM 95.1.
In the last paragraph of page 23, you can read that, and you will realize that if you read the last paragraph of page 23, the judge's findings and pronouncement of guilt on Chema Wuntu is never consistent. But let me tell you, in criminal matters, there are two things there. The burden of proof, which is on the Constitution, and the standard of proof. And the standard of proof per the laws of evidence of this country is beyond all reasonable doubt. You understand? So at any point when a court is pronouncing guilt on an accused person, the court must bear in mind, was the prosecution able to prove their case beyond all reasonable doubt? The answer in this case is no. And the answer that was given by the judge, given in the first paragraph of page 23. And that's what I'm telling you, that this is a travesty of justice. And I don't know if this is
UFM 95.1.
We have a lot of ground, and we intend to appeal this process. And we can assure all members of NPP that they should relax. Chairman Wuntu will come out. If we want to work with due process and the rule of law in this country, Chairman Wuntu does not deserve where he is. Either two before this judgment came out, the narrative out there was that Chairman Wuntu was an illegal man. He was involved in illegal man. Only for you to go to court, for the court to say that Chairman Wuntu is not directly involved in any form of illegal mining, and Chairman Wuntu has not personally.
May I say, offer from 0556-692445 0556-692445. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yes, madam. Good morning. What do you baby free?
highlights the absence of
UFM 95.1.
credibility of prosecution witness too, because it was one of the issues which was raised. And she discusses that and addresses it that there was no question as to the credibility of the prosecution witness in the matter, and also answers the question as to whether or not the absence of documentary evidence becomes a basis for which you can arrive at to say that you cannot prove
I'm saying that answer should be given at the concluding paragraph of page 23. And I am telling you that the best evidence, the absence of other circumstantial evidence. But before you convict somebody based on circumstantial evidence, that conviction must meet, or the evidence must meet the parameters that have been set by the law.
UFM 95.1.
Here versus the Republic. So many judicial precedents are there. You understand? And I am saying that on appeal, it will be reviewed to the people of this country, and it will further develop the legal jurisprudence of this country. That the judge did not conform to the evidence that was on record, and the judge herself alludes to that proposition at page 23 of her judgment. So you see, already Chairman Wuntu has been handed a very hefty punishment, and I'm telling you that we are not really concerned about the incarceration, because we brought the law. I'm not sure that we brought that, we did the amendment in 2019, which changed the sentencing regime from 5 years to a minimum of
UFM 95.1.
That tells you our commitment to fighting illegal mining in this country. So we don't have a problem. In fact, I don't have a problem with the sentencing regime.
Okay. May I say? Thank you. May I say, my main far of Ofro Homazo 0556692445. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir. You know what I mean, Chiwe?
That's what exactly. And you realize that elsewhere, if this case had appeared elsewhere, the court would have arrived at a different finding. And it is very evident.
95.1.
On the basis, I've not been able to follow his story on the fact that lack of direct evidence, because on the page 23 that the last one, for us in this case, direct evidence is lacking on the matter. The court of law is entitled to rely on substantial evidence.
I have read this case. See, I have not slept on this case. I have read it entirely. I know what I'm talking about. It's the beginning paragraph.
The arrangement that the first accused had with prosecution with is not.
Yes.
There is also no witness to the discussion.
Thank you.
But you agree with me that in the cross-examination,
95.1.
the details which is captured in this judgment, whom to me admits to.
Okay.
Breach of certain provisions of the law enacted or you amended. I'm just going to find out.
But I can help. I can help. The breach that is out there is the transfer of the rights, which was not done with the concurrence of the minister.
So that's
which one are you referring to?
The breach of.
Ima made us say, Mama, enough time. Thank you. But big for watching us say, mean to me for course in the beam.
Yes.
But you cry, should have been quite a big for that. Solo matching. Now, anyone would say,
yeah, broke at the Jeffrey for Madame Yaji. I mean, you call me a day, a true Johnny Trimwa. Yeah, Ayakayaka. Now, no, Saguna Metias. I'm going to Yamidi or Tias you. Hey, and I want to be so quick. And as I'm going to Yamitias.
Now, going to Yami.
I'm going to Yamid. I claim would be free for you. Was he? Oh, were you do? Now I almost some kind of credit. I'm going to all this. I'm going to Yamia credit about the emotion. That is not the emotion.
Or Mr. Speaker, only. Your boss bet was my main share daily graphic. Rumbosu to na yenko daily graphic. Let's say. Banner headline no said no sirens without approval until say cabinet asha say MPs any one for the drone and yen to me embrace be now or how when Mr. Speaker de ba kwa when I'm about to obi kwa kotoko obi kwa koto watch obeto when asa bibi ne
onim say benasema wo boss last week mo so lona menam airport Free Accra Mall Airba.
Yes.
Otra Accra Mall anymore. The next traffic light. And San Wako Airport main traffic.
Main traffic.
So traffic light in us. She say, "Who free village you anymore? Na me tisi mo na me ti wow.
Penny baby.
Cars bear 304.
Oh, be seen.
12 speed pa. Nana me branch left. Akofa Polo Club anymore.
I see.
Yes. Eddie Akosi. Airport runabout.
Yes.
Echo Hajj Village.
Mete wow. Say obi odi traffic ni bia confused.
Makwan.
Ana wo mu ye bie mu na omo besin koi. Solo. Uni baby I no moko. Omo Polo Club.
My goodness. Just say omo kire to me arrogance of power.
Sada no grana se me na Kwame Jan nenam. Nana Kwame obi. Abena.
Polo how you no moko.
Said you me busi fu.
Yeah, bebre na yes how bebre na sirens no sirens.
And on the sirens so.
Abena.
Sirens no we using bebre na.
Omo kon lunch e wo Polo Club.
Restaurant.
Na ekubu a
nyanyema hu here.
Okwa America how many times now ti say
yeah boss siren.
Dubai nkofo a edwene onkote say shake matuma nai me hu bi da ho say ye omo a anwene no na omo boss siren. Ya ma kwa ne kodi fufu. Ya tesa sem huro.
Me na soro unim say posi for ne bebre on so a omo mkuta moto no. Your business.
Oh, I just saw
I'm just be kwa mama.
I want to get someone so no dey on.
200 cities.
Na me nua ba ko 200 radio so
200 no mo je.
200. Oh 200. One man do 300.
Omo etwi motorcade no. 200 to 300.
Odo be free akodu kaswa.
Obebiem kura na ode okọ.
Obesa so tiatia go for there. Say boka.
Move.
I know ya boy.
Mudru ase chairman. Chairman, dey so your boys fight.
Wow.
200.
Onya so wo ba ben ba. Now man light ya. No I know. What you do anim. Odo kokora. Me say maybe at radio so your point na post ni bi gina ho. Somehow 2010 no. Adaya ya gina moto. Moto say osimenti ni nyeses. I'm telling you the enka bi man en fan moto man.
Abaji this moto to ube ke bi man no to nyeses. That says na nko.
Obu yeses. Omu yeses.
So mo twi moto get na no ka no.
No omu che driver ba ko. Na ye call ho.
Penfoni nim so omu gist.
Omu okay. Panyini ba ko betwam. Na lady, police lady ba ko say, "Hey, commander, and emunyi was na ndo amamo anko kwa so."
Chese okwa so o.
So ya to atadwe wo ho.
Eyi ye to nku. Ana wakonya musika.
Hwe we there ba menka. Barrier bi wo eye. Eri free techiman ba tade so a. Posi fo ko gina tade so kurom ho, tade so. Ye duru ho na we na gina taxi driver no. Adaya wa kese fa ma na mensesa. No akoposi for no ampa so ma sesa. Era me na was na metua 5 nti mesesa preku. Wa chichire obutu ne dia 10. Ba won chichire dia 5. Okoje nsesa free posi for no na best sesa.
Oh na se momo nyina omoje.
Oh ne dia spinters.
Oh I biriwa.
Manet ogina osi a ogina ho.
Na ko biriwa barrier o kwa dia keko so there west. On no barrier no.
Momo nyina omoje.
O kono moji mumu. Omo vero kra. Na man e kra e dangerous.
Na man hu che na man no.
E man e dangerous e. Eh e ma ba hu.
Posi for man bi no. Omo hu che me ma no.
Na me mre ba ko bi huri tira be ke o ba nam eh. Ani en go fie.
When you ndio.
E dru fie na be tekere baba.
Ba me no me mfua corruption so. Na so hwe hawa. Yeah, boys ka akese edin. And omu dey say.
I be for 55, 100.
Ade say dampare buy. Sa ne ma nyina ye free system.
Oh, masa. You are the photo. You are the photo. I know e kru man you take this for 1 week.
Na se first nanka dampare time mo ntare yo mo she nanka boto kra ne ho.
Masa. Boto na mo gishe. Why? Na gabede no modidi.
Omo gina kwazo na o dey check ya dey we.
O ma we biti.
Omo she okada che. Say the way hu na nimu ye. No a share reflector. Awia o share reflector contrasting be na o ye.
Kwame ubetin ensawamedi ngoko every Friday and Thursday. Omo musika jesi obi a. Omo fatuo na ye dey sika to amomo no. No me dey abegina kwa. All stop wa just get to o point us. Asa o ye anroba. Me over be the bribe what's point to us. We at the Pietro.
Na sirens no mo ye ne de anyo. Isa de anyo.
Na se ko obi dodo na obi che om cars mo. To ya no mo ajagu.
And this light na.
Yeah.
Blue and red.
Onya scato V8 pe. Oto V8 so to be. Another V8 we wait to make me patum. Police be sorry to.
Be sorry to am because V8 never. And na me ya say.
We are tinted and one no.
F crack. Oh. F crack.
E almost said that ni partition.
Na me shira me mumu am na me tobi we.
O say
mumu am na me tobi.
Nyame ne hene. E ba no ato.
V8 no mumu am na me tobi.
Won't be agya ne de o ye nko save you na fama.
Bitwika papa ko me krom e.
Oh yeah.
Yeah pa.
Now we what say am wa. Krom. want to be a nuntras as in I don't know who much. There be no one from much.
Would you ever tell with the Zicata? Oh, you better microphone. And there be one may I care through someone. I don't know when Yaza say this time from the Chrome where we just say, a lakeside what they say. To be a chum about
to be crowded. Our best is to be free, ho, or free, not from free. Boston Chuano, free ho, I'm Godoy. MPP executive no more Washington region.
Omunye free.
Obiano free.
Na be omunye free. Omunye I am amfrafo.
Obiano.
Want to be free.
Afa no mani abriko kofumu. Person mu do mu se. No mo say obian free Paul Yando free asante.
Do free.
Busa no da obenya no be busa no. On free ho. Sampan on free ho.
Yeah.
Sampan free.
Oh, me say wo de busa no.
Na nyo na wo kire wo mo.
Me na me say on free ho nti busa no be kire.
Kofu nyina wodi omunim omuya we. Want to be on free her. Obeje boss no say no.
On free her.
Ti weni nyina nyame nsa wo. Se ekona ni mu a nyame be ye na ho.
Na na bi o. Nyame nsa wo.
Oh, no de na fake nya. Ano ye fake nya nyame nsa wo.
Enti President Mama ye campaign no born na bi din say obo be hwe ni nsi.
Eye me nwanwa.
Enti hey, President, na sa ni shebo ye ni so.
Oh, Jehovah Witness o mo pass em tiro mo shebo no. Wunu
kai. Obo na bi din. Anu kwa na share nkran. Ekwa ye adwuma de boa no.
Ade enko. We ye ne ye na ma peke efe.
Onza me ka okro we mu say. Say a politician now mamra ne de okoto afiase a. Unye jimfo a na wo ho ahi. Me ka wa ha. Me boa.
Wo ti be de na no we.
Ya ma me was lose na ho ye. Na nsa won kasa o.
Akotena London cry dwedwe no.
Awani a o.
Say Ghana obepe general secretary de bomu ba ko say wo at the rate out to Ministry of Communication. Oche NC Gifex Anaba Kuya friends Miensa. I don't chema one company Nigeria even on far house cafe from
Christmas tree now.
I'm watching it.
And also, I don't know.
On also, good evening.
Hey,
Kaka.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, Kaka is cow, is cat.
Mio Kaka, Mio Kaka, Mio Kaka.
But you Kaka, yeah, I once a Moses a production I dear mamma. Because first no sorry scandal no baby. You call US by say what must want
ever far like a many baby. You also according to budget too.
In fact, well, when dear Kaka Modano.
Now, Mustafa, you see, a former sports, also, I say all the time general report, you see, 580 billion bottom. 580 million, better talk, Land Cruiser.
And any special audit for all African games.
She can't see a fun as you. Hey, now, better she can't go ahead and found us. Kwame,
Minka will be PDS.
Ah, my goodness. PDS, just over my non go there, you go to America.
Now, go so I will be on your party. The Wabe.
Oh, to the Kaka or
no, yeah, man.
What do you say? Me or to me out? Coming in another Dujina court.
Of course,
I'm telling you. Wait, sir, Cathedral.
Messi, I didn't go. And then, so to be bedin torture, so a contact mining was not involved in any illegal mining through Ghana.
I said no, Yampa, Anna.
It has now okay. Onye
galamse.
Enye galamse go.
Engenso yira fa samra boy. Ukromwa.
Onye galamse go da.
Ya ye galamse wa contain mining.
Wonu na ma kwase enko ye galamse no a. Ede ase na no mi gay.
Okay, muntie 3. Directors no mutifie. Ha o man kan asem ni bi. Yan from man twe o man.
Ye fro.
Okay.
Are the directors of ye
Muntie
FM. Yes.
Aha.
There be enko tenasis.
What you say?
Oh, you are not. Yeah, program. Not Timmy. A home Sutrobia. Then Aiba. Jenny J.
Well, I say me ready. The opposite Yanchen.
Oh, no, to be the castle or some of kind.
Yanchen.
As somewhere in Nemre, Nina TV. Also, when the Yaman Kai, a solo the Kai, near Bote Punache. Hey, is that so? Onim Obeka go dit ozia.
I national chairman you remember me vida. O ka chem say yaw. First ni de na ukasa mfidi tinta no so na nisu. But na wo ye bibia na de ato da che be bo akire wo. Enti msrew
a few moments later.
Juma de na washa see awo yen. Send off papa yen ne de no. Ne ne sa. Nam se mamati. Ono o jini kunu di ntini kunu kwa on tetare no.
Davi.
We dem mu bi adi o.
Walo kala ne retete no.
Well, mama na wase.
Who go there see what Saturday. Baby I drew na point no.
Point no. Na ebi kasa we say no mo yire mu shisha mo.
11 after 9.
Who jare na ne yire ama bi per speaker ko ba no abo ba wo frodi.
Go say doctors come abo hu. Yeah, busa say o boyfriend who was kwagu. Hey! Wo dey change ni mama asara mewu. O ko change no e.
Na yeba chema wontumi nsem ne so na yasha se di nkomo every home. I mean fast da ne be ma Samsung A series na anope mpacho utie me ope phone na eye papa e wo Ghana dwaman so retail shops ni nyina modia Samsung A series ana anope mekamfo e dia ma ye wo Samsung Galaxy A17 ana eye Samsung Galaxy 07 ni nyina no e wo dwaman so da ukita less than 3,000 Ghana cedis anope ubenya phone si nyina bi ato eyusu eye papa na e wo Ghana dwaman so se ene ebeboa ma udwumadie bi a wodi no etimi awie peye se wopese ukita phone a AI ewo mu dada a wobetimi de aye oniema a wopese odi nyina no anope Samsung Galaxy A17 ko na kotobi na Samsung se menkanche wo se but Samsung Care Plus no aba na Care Plus ni yenim said ye wo cherish o Samsung phone no enu nti ene se ehwe forma e de ka bebre na no ana eba anopai se oyobi a wo use Samsung se men kan cho se wo mo de Care Plus no aba se o register na o phone ho etochima expert Samsung I employ woman no and BCC phone no e de amount na wo mo ajo kakra bi anopai ko samsung.com/Africa samsung.com/Africa na afi register woso na afi wo register woso wi a wo phone no oto bosome miensa ekono eho tochema wo de ba wo mo ebcc e de amount shedding so set terms and conditions apply anopai Samsung wo mo adaruma ana asoye mo ma yedi nkomodie nyina no e de ebro babe ena wa wutie yase na memfa sedani bi Emma Fredrich Optical Eye Services for na anope wa ene wani eho atochima mpacho wo issues any challenges with your eye was sight no aya na be problem ade ben wa wonhu ne ye ade wa chiri kakra nso a wonhu ne ye ene opese ye correcting nyina no ede mawa Fredrich Optical Eye Services for anebe ye nyina no ede amount enti anope mpacho ye wo doctors ekukudama wo hwɛ ni ehu hawa ewo ho na afi wo motimi ayi ni nyina no e de free so wo ye general examination ehwɛ sɛ wani no for to be aba ho ana bibi boni bi aba ho ana afi refractions ni nyina no wo correct ne kama pa wa glaucoma hawa adwen wo pɛ sɛ ye test ma wa wo ba ye be ye e de ama ana afi eye scans ahodo ni nyina no mpacho Fredrich Eye Optical Services for eye ni nyina bi sɛ cataract ete abesi wani ne so ye be assessment na yetimi ayi ni nyina no e de free ho DVLA pacho o koje wo license DVLA say SSS o koye test anopai mamen kamfo Fredrich Eye Optical Services for emfama o kwa pacho wo be ye eye test ni nyina no e de amount na wonso a wo use lens ana glasses ene o pese ye boa esesa ne ma frame no na o pese esesa na ye besesa e de amount ana lens na nkasa na o pese esesa ye be ye ni nyina no e de amount na Fredrich boy amane se ene uye school uye sorry some ye muslimi for community awo mu no ene opese Fredrich eba na wo mo be ye nkyerɛkyerɛ na etime boa se de be ya betimi abo wani ho ban ya ofrɛ wo mo a wo mo ne o ebedi enkomo from on 0244 982821 0244 982821 na one Fredrich Eye Optical Services for any enkomo anope na wo mo ebeje wo so pacho mame ena was once again 9:15 yeba chairman won to me issues ne so na Solomon Owusu ye Director of Communication at the United Party anope ono atenase owa what in Canada abenawa and aveya beman so ewa solo mesha se de free so Chema won't to me there, so wouldn't him dada.
Oh, me no pa.
Na only na ye juma when pipi mua ansa na water.
Sana ye be. Now so oko prison or join UP ansa na oko.
Who's over the colors now.
And yellow no harm, you know.
You prefer.
What be joining us? Oh, who high na ansa na oko.
Oh, who high na ansa
no. So who say we no no ada na de akosi isu ebunini. Ama
na blue and sway.
Oh, blue and that or the church. Also, yeah, the kids were so guys, minimum we, every minimum we, but yellow no more fast and cran me. My jump quite 1 year, every dinkra. I see, Sana Oko.
Maminjo.
Na Mamenka say, Yeninka and what judge in Abaso.
Oh, but judge in Abaso.
Why, yeah, a Juma, Ibin Cedar. You see,
Audrey.
What our quadra. Why they when in America? Me my court judgment.
What kind of
my kind in
so what kind
59 pages. My kind run and I don't met on what's kind in now.
For critique,
there is no critique on one. MPP, I brought judgment, you know, a buy, you know, less than 2 hours. And on my press conference. Saturday, not copy crying number out. You know what can in now omuni in so a dear all court na no all kind and one will be picking nose on the kind. But obiani one more be call appeal under this judgment of succeed.
I see.
But akoye say ye kada ye say ejebi wu ejebi ti ase de ye de kada da de ewisia. Asamba foforo say ye ho. E was all try so be manage because wontumi wa abusuafo or ma enye de say ye papa na ene ti no. All of a sudden ye did kwa kusi abakukum for 20 years. What every man be 15 years. What you say? Na ye hu ni bi. Anwadi pa. Very serious. Na engino ye beka bibi so ye be appeal to the party ni yes see ani nyina say.
Omo manage emotions.
Jojo akuma. But omo akuma mu no omo nim say. Esanso ye omo de. I'm telling you.
Want to me I will go jail na.
Ye omo de brutal. Beba no say can be produce. Want to me the last words or kind. The last public engagement. What any video in Nsema na woka
no say dey
asante achim o share delegates dey na woka no obusa kodua say anasa your time bi ana o time ana oni bute ye adwuma say afokum rambe chairman anything no ni your friend say kodua enka omunka enya de enya ha na wo ba be say politics dey politics nkwa ni agro a wona obi nka muhia na mo sere te say me sa fake no me ntiase na emunyo ti omumu no na ye omode na MPP say omo ya lawyer for party me boa wontumi obre pa ansa na wonya lawyer I'm telling you abra ye chi wontumi no
how possible
ye chi wontumi call police station nipa odi nka say okogina so ye lawyer na ye go fedame ofura no twe no
adenje
wa ho say
because say no ko CID headquarters na go fedame ko ja
ko adru ba bi no twe no ana obebre ya ni na mu a wonya obi ana Appiah Kubi yese be ya ma Appiah Kubi ekona Appiah Kubi we judgment critically case kwa no ntiase because nsema no wo ka no enya de a sabi woko ya himfie ni edi ase we say asem a eni adanse ye dey
itwabi adanse
exactly ejo no wante onimpa Appiah Kubi enu se sa de woko ya himfie ye ka kire se nya asem bia na obi a woko akodi suma se dwa ebe na no de paper to ho I say get criminal be okrumu and it yamrem ye or dia friend
circumstantial evidence
say asemo any dance dey twa ho bi any dey dance na Appiah Kubi so insist say so long as there is no written agreement between Wontumi and Henry Okum no kire say Wontumi amfa asase anye dey amobia ofremu a ginemu a ye di asem wie ye be mom ruling pena and the Appiah Kubi frame. Ye kada was me nyinam because no who say we pepia na na kodru esuoneja dia kan so betum no wako ti me kriti bi and ye kofa attach aye dey ebe attach abae ya na adwuma na se onu anim se be adru no na chairman wadru sapeman akase kakra bi wa pia na adru nsam no akodem obaya no be gymnastics ne first say ye ntu case ni nsheda wanti okruma
yeah
Abra judge no ma date the 20th of July see be bu asem no na attach here wo court how one kai se ne ba graduation on the 20th last day. What 20th man? I don't know one raise issue no judge with the judge. Oh,
that's one case or issues with
also one of the issues I want to know. Say no one to me I only court no. No say ka judge the chance not the case the Supreme Court. Now you could change interpretation.
I said also copy interpretation of section 14.
I said we dear match ya boy you say ya mama number 2. Okay, it's na ye die no ka ho. Ya once ya can some ni nyina wie. Judgment na ba ye no. Ya mra na ye de ye adwuma the Mining and Mineral Act ne say ye the concession ma wo Kwame Appiah Kubi Mr. Speaker. Woni wo kwan say wo de be ma abna na say ye friend say ya be ma without express authorization by the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. Section 14(1). So, want to make the assassin be ma obia one go to me and free minister wana? The answer is yes. Already the answer of the man, the parokache, the person go to be. Now, on one witness or the call, your friend is a court, no lawyer, the busan say, oh, quack your reclamation, as Okusi Assasia, yana at the cost to be banner, or say, I the busa want to be say. So what did a man say 1 year a reclamation? Sikahin and the man was also would be a kubina kubina now tell the Etiaka way at Tasum.
Now I need to amana no cocatas.
Ocatas. Such as ye. Okum no catch yen I say, court, say or no, or an investigation, was some rabo area, no who's assassinida. Oba minerals a commission or be search no who say a yakonta mine in there was one what Kumasia because okum otesue boa. I don't know say a conta mine the boa conta a wound to me. Tis straight away no free wound to me. Say wasasi makuhu. And an can once say ko neko disu juma na unya e musika odi bia kata asase so. Na sata e dwane ahanta e yesa ka se wenya asemo. No ne abugina po eku. Abujina Ponso and the Minister for the Lands and Natural Resources. I know Abujina Po. I know what president backing. Now, President Ayenja Semunwi, Wakoshi so for Catholic bishops was a wound to me. No home mon galamse who be Bia or Ghana. A dear report no Jaso Okasa. Tina Ocean Kutupa. Now, may we say, Godfather Snibu one more Cobra. 1 year. Or more infiena aqua animal, umbe mislead. Would you have now 50 years? Now I'm only 20. Now what didn't near to say President Kufuado? A bet train of Quampo the Faso. Or your bonino, na President air sanity. Energy okum legitum. So who won't to me now the man or so uncoy. And wakoye. And a Mrano says, Saba, a MPPR, the best cram in 2019. So okay. Because rather than a money minerals act now, that got committed self offense where your mom fear by 3 years.
5 years.
No, and 5 years, yes. Maximum. Your mom also have 3 years, and I'm a boy. And I'm one mobile, most of us punish one more. A year galam say, Tisiano, your mom cry 15 years. Your market says 25 years. And I'm a me can me in the boom by 14 divided by 2, average 20. To better customer meno. I mean, beyond the judgment, you know, SMPP or judgment anymore. Me and Casabe Quaco petition. Ghana police say almost starting cop picky Kwabnoch Dakun. The MP for Takradi. Because what kind the ruling it carefully. Not just saying who born idea come. Esan say PW2 Henry Okum. Emma court to the TSS say Abra. Oh yeah, otuana mo se okwa asase ne so no. Nipa o man dwumadie e wo form eyefo eye wuntumi de ko hu the Regional Security Council ene omo atwetwa homa omo a e man tumi ko wura asase ne. Na obusa se the Regional Security Council I Western Region na ye chair of that RECSEC na ye wan
Regional Minister.
One and as Regional Minister come not to that. Interestingly, ono so kokol kodi adanse de bi ma wuntumi o. Yes, you was the DW4 so. That is all Ukraino, which technically from the ruling or say investigation. Now, Abraham in my area, Coaching Galam, some day your friend say, Caterpillar be a Chisi or Bonzoke constituency. I dear Chia by a fire abana a excavator naira. Sat on an Regional Minister. Or then the driver fat 20 million free in the camp. Okay. She has open Land Cruiser. Yeah, fat 20 million. If you go for car, one can wash it. Better when your Land Cruiser. I don't think the American say. Yeah, the United Party. Now ya shagana for boss ya bar. Sam Rawi Nankase ebe sacrim. Near in a life imprisonment. Kawuntu become life.
Oh, Sam.
But we to for because you see, Menoka say Dr. Sampene and then Dr. Your friend is say Asamoah. Almost a Ghana high tea out of the 33 million. A move 4 million. Yana Metroy. About 4 million Ghanaians living with kidney disease. Timeno tea. Say oh kidney disease no yeni. And to a tikromo mu ye emotional. So omunimo ebia wo kura wo kasa no ne dwumadi a wadi a ode asasa asame anu munsuo edi moduane no wo kidney yare ene wo kokolebu a Kwame wo ko dialysis unit a wo besu akwada a wadi 15 years or the dialysis so everybody epes kako sika ya opre no ko penya da nkurase da mi no ko siwa agrikins ma wo was that no wala ne netia ne netia obesi that no
a palace no
my goodness Nkurase dan say
a palace no na wo kan
enti when na obre when gidigidi when de bebrebe Bible hana kan na say when nyina ye vanity
Nkurase dan
Nkurase dan number 1 wait
how
ebutu Nkurase dan number 1 no form no shape no purpose baby okosi cry low key na wenti ya sanko for brabo and the kidney yare you be your operation and transplanter. We hear about $300,000 dollars, as I say. So Ghana should do $100. Multiply by the 4 million Ghanaians now. Omunyina nyebino. Ubo say here trillions. Answer ya say adie. Me wa nipa ba kupe o betimpe o. The subanti. Sa nipa we nyina ye nyina ye kan say be 20 years or 30 years for asase so cry. Yenim. Anoti media the American say na wenya futuo ma omo wa ban mu sesi a say don't think say obetumi atu no wako free wokọ adanse for me na hono mu a near the your friend say agenda 111 no nkofo bia ye bold ohutu mo mu remfi say mo ne nkofo na timpotemo omu ni mu nyina say we aba we anchemo a
the next aban
be UP aban ba be chimo agum ye de ba ye ba be sakramre no ya in live imprisonment.
Okay.
Jele mu nyina mama ko ma me wona mo.
But that's it. Solo matching. Amazing solo. Harrison.
Oh. This is speaker me here from.
Ko you know to say?
This is speaker. Hey yo, bibi amokode.
Bibi fine.
Yeah, no me ase. Ma me nyina kwa nya so na me ncha wo ne watie for. Especially omo tie e free sebe trotro. Any taxi mu na me de ncha so kwa ma me bra penny
burger na American burger wakwaba so ko word cup
brother nyame nshira so nyame nshira so Mr. Speaker before me come asem so no ma me fa ncha so nkoma enumunyamfo Joseph Bukari Nipe transport minister with the chasrunko emman anopai asama wakama na tesi wasimi ko radio so tatie me pa ba yana mentanchia no but in them I am adwen say
obechia
manya ba ha yedie e wasimi yeden e wasimi chia ye numunyamfo Joseph Bukari Nipe woni say papa no we obi a mete yase most of time media for version we interview ya no mo nya na ade on say
me wo fa no me ne hye interview ba ko ye me say ye
me say but the facts of the matter is say and you must pa say be papa yibo Mr. Speaker and was ye man hinta most at times na ba sa na institutions no mo hye na say na je glorious no na nkasa de wo hye because on cheda nya media on pekasa so by juma na nkasa de wonim say Mr. Speaker wo boy juma and nanu ha ya me ba ha last me complain wa ha na me te kona ma ha say me complain wa say was your moboa na say be yet to talk as good system na ya de na say be ka man for gina kwan nya ka problem you remember that issue you say can tell bia na papa yi ma yakoto 100 fleet of cars buses e dey come metro mass okay very sharp a leader that is a leader bringing solutions anything that your mama dey na to and nanu ha ya say be ye reni mo Kotoka International Airport na man for be redwen say ye disika pudo bi na kwakoyo Banyansa eye minister onomunyamfo Joseph nyansa wonti na rehabilitation ni design na omoye wo se ne efre no airport no e na odi shemu e na omoye fraye until there was no special budget for the changing of name and that is what we call leader because that time na Ghana niska and Nintia your friend leader.
Is it Muslim be 6-story, a 7-story building, a bear car park?
Is it
airport?
That is it. One
Terminal 3.
Yamin Shroud. And in Jumas from Kwa and then 3 Naba.
They are more yana Muslim connected Terminal 2, no?
Exactly.
To Terminal 3, and no so cause say.
And they mean Nimu has me, Mr. Fika. Say, one send your friend 3 for now, the locomotive. Cargo train, no. Masa, and yam for Soban as I in the Bebregana. And this is the type of leader we want. And they will copy Peter Mensaho. Tema shipyard. What I'm saying in Asha Panasia. Tema shipyard up picking new form. Tema shipyard. Sebi. First, Krana man for him see a free baby Tema shipyard. Dry docks now a Hona, Sebi, Nkruma, Asia. Yes, machines. Sebi, previous government never called Mr. Speaker. Ne what it happens. Saopananda diao and that day, our way be out roti. There was nothing informed. Me Peter call media chico hobby. First, Peter call inspections no more. Yaname wo ho. Mr. Speaker say, "Nye minister yi eya onomnyam for Joseph Bukari Nikpe, and I said approval. Ne think is ni Peter no money CEOs and tena ya, and they ko hokwe. What da ne krabehwe. Adwuma ekoso ho. The Ghana is making a lot of revenue from that particular shipyard. I mean, we can watch. Eya honorable Nikpe. Ubu adwuma pa. Ye bekoso abo abaso. Ubu adwuma pa de a na reset agenda na ye de aba no. Sector bi ubu adwuma pa Mr. Speaker. Sabi ekoyi bi ebe bona baso entin den road minister meden chafson kwa den me say road sorry transport minister no munyam for Joseph Bukari Nikpe. Mr. Speaker me come asem so ana
kojo me say ba so ba me call ya be ma hombra
sorry
so beto ya be ma boga
me beto no
beto no so be no
na me dwen se wanya kasa
de we nya kasa
ono de anka no nkom de odi first and say
ma me ntie ni kakra wo
na ne odi from America ba no Mr. Speaker wa
ko America odi ne sadu ni ya be ma person chem so ko America no wa mfa hwe
me man ko di pa me ko hwe bo Mr. Speaker ma me na say na
odi atro wasem
Honorable Joseph Bukari Nikpe, unu say ye sector.
I know.
Wanti mamenfa enchia emano. Na on meka so ni ye adwuma ne fe so ye nti bibia se ye kwa obie ne punum ema ye ne kasa. O frɛ no na wa ye busy a onyamra offer back. Nti enye mo nwa se minua edi ne ho dance even Endra na say me no enya nkita ho di
road minister
transport minister and to me am so anajo me dan so no we so testing message and then me nya ho a me mfa ho na de me pese ye dwen ho no into one amonti oni adanse kurumu Mr. Speaker
ya me njira
me makane pin say me hu ni say o mampanyin na nado se wode achew papa sononko ebreti mamufo ni nyina fa ontumi kesi ho na one oman no endi ni yie kura se panyine a oti adwam na emra egade ye minerals art no yesu se obi abuso obejai ede ama emranimfo wudi kan kusi animu se nipa no fin bia ne ho a na chese wabu asem na wie kura saa no ye nkataso saa mekai se ye ma mesisiri adapa asem bai a ye ka ho asem na maami ese bibi nti ordinary dwuma ato ho krata ko ka o mampanyin nsa onya akwanya na ose o odana se wa resign no nim se enhwehwemu no ye ba wie ne na ne ho afi panyin nya ne saa enti wo hwede wasunsum na untumiri na koto afiase pa ayo mampanyin dada na nado senka wanka ho asem kora mpo a bia nanka yani anko ho but o make a statement ya ne enso yenimu se bibi saa ehihye ho no eno kora na Kenya Ghana for say no yempe de ne womu a na enye o mampanyin na nka eso kasa asem no na mum nka omo hwe emra so no na nka ese kasa asem no hwe untumi uyi na nado apian de na kwawi a ono ana watu na mra no odem me ka wo ufie ha ise boy obeko because o hwe de na oye no ho na mpanyifo se atentehuru etua woto a ye nhuri ntreja se wo hwe nyame anim ye se utu garamsi Mr. Speaker me nka wo Ghana ba bia da says sika na chefom na nka ho unim me stand okra ba musa ase muni asase bi wo a emme nsu ebi wo so a na nka yenkotu manka nkyere wo so de wani nyem me mo wa mane off air me can the pain akoma dan baby amasase wo obu a na makobom kakra hwe baby a me dansi se bi wo ho a mebu dan na tu scanning ka from order na mom yesi scanning ka from ho no ubetu a 100 meters etu insuo no ho bafa no ho baby a ya ateche no eme ho kora eni nsuo no eni e forest enya sa na yaka no na o de wo se ehɔ na
asase so de asase pese so de no modi awi
obi aka oboa
omodi
me say
alluvia na moye surface mining munya deep
me
rock mining no Ghana small scale miners no mumpe
me ne geology bi
I'm saying no capital intensive
uti me ne geology bi ko brekum me mpese my bo hotel ni di na ye ko ye adwuma wo ba bi na edu na ade asa era sa kwan no so no anajo na akromfo wo so pa aye drobo kwan no so ene me no ka say IGP oba ya ma police for CCC barrier anti abafom hotel da no ade chi ya akwa no geology ni so ni machine no o ka che me pain say hotel we wura eni miska wote so anko abubu no o brekum Ghana is Ghana te so so nam ensayo Dabio, Tabana Jerry John Lawrence, former president, Etia Kunyaso. MP before I say, where do your mind is Kenya? And so we are so man paying for buy, no, then the come change Shatawali. No, I wasn't who be a bon baso, mewa. Emma will be cried the boy, when a money or got the chop on Yafu. And this buy a Kufado, Eden and Croft for side, China Simpiasu Case. Sikano fiafia ho Ghana kunyan fiafia wo hunti na wampinjo mama mpeso be sorry mebwa no we dig Ghana is kenyina ama mampanyi jo mama nka asa aka dompi enso nana do ba ye nyina ye hui de ekoi na V8 age akonwa aboso akonwa bodyguard me ensa na egade akonwa ndi yesika na ensai wa wanya baabi a sika no bi chef from ho famra kwan so ko register cooperative mining ni bi netu ensensuo o sensuo dia wato mine mra na wo nim say river kese te say tano na da kunta mining concession num hwe omomote samra boy say o case numri forest dia no kra de ni wonim say o so otimi divert tano no ejina tano na mna mutu enwa danse na ehu ne nanse ya ensuo no nyame na abọ na mra ma no na nipa yi afiri wetum ya wo amanfi west enya sa when we say ensuo ayiri samra boy kuroda
dabi
ndi sa nipa yi uzu de na mra be no na mesre aban so otesui se mpanyifo se yesi achacha na achacha gina ho a do ka oni tim se ntimi nso mi wu ase ne ebe yeme monhwe de atu ntumi no na wo a ugina nsuom ugina forest mu a wo nso wo se no na fatu hofo sika ne de enka fom ho but yes nsuo any forest ho enko ho
okay
sa na yaka ewo man num timi de mema wo ntumi yako minisa 20 years no nyame de ne betwa na so ba asase so bie mu a oti asase so ba odi ni freedom onya ni freedom amame nka na sa onya ni freedom na wo hu se wonya tumi a yemfa tumi nya hantan hwe politics mu mra no me de mani adi akiri se chewa na je se bi unya jimifo a na ohu ahi mawie
bedasi Koyo mame mra oso na minjirewe
Yes, we got. And my maintain the position. I mean, cause yeah.
Abraham
and I had a honey na ye.
Ni nyina ye, but
no problem. My maintain her. Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
It is really unfortunate. See, this happened, but how for do? Mr. Speaker, a very unfortunate see where you see about anything. Nda me pese me kan sim krabi Mrs. Speaker man how be bresa na tiefo so tie me a ye meka chia ne bia omo fanche me na Mrs. Speaker.
Yes.
You see, te said ye me nua kan ye no me so me you be a me support say anka forma gudie die nyame na de e de ache ono na chira so ama ono ankasa na ho say because nyame nim si ubetimi amanage bibia won fa nye den won fa ma Mr. Speaker. Yes in or the four kora no nyame na ho si we ebetimi amanage send your friend ska ntia no eden o shira no wa shira obi ama nipa na abaye on the four and this nyame ahwe so e de resources say ama yesi ye nhwe so a e was ye tu no kwan pa so me I'm never against mining. I'm never against mining. We are all, Mrs. Speaker, including you. You are not against mining. We are all against illegal mining.
Exactly.
See, I bear no crime, Papa. So immediately I entered here, you were even saying something. See, I didn't tell you to send your friend. Yes, surface mining is because of what? Capital intensive.
I'm saying capital intensive.
Because I can normally internal corporate send your friend cooperative mining aba. See, I can move come on boom. Now can nipa be 10 at me then instead of small scale mining, no mind medium scale. Not a bind at me also masene. Now can more deep. And I say moko deep mining nankasa ama mining na den aku deep nanka sebi ye yes office says and you na the other size and asana to be then to be kakra. So Mr. Speaker, we are not against mining. That is something yeah most of the time kasa man for doing say we are against mining and obi ye na I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Some people say things it is enviness. No. We are the papa mu. Who told you see we are not benefiting from mining? Because they gonna benefit from mining, say lie. And then go about about the MIA. Mr. Speaker. Go about homebody boy and then $1 dollars what then businessmen here you might say. So everybody is benefiting from mining. And then cardless, they are benefiting because dollar is stable. I'm a multi crackers, I'm a multi and they are making a lot of profit. So for sure, Mr. Speaker, everybody, every Tondek and Harry is benefiting from what? From mining. But what we are against is the what? The bad way of doing it. That's all. Mr. Speaker, I hear one say when we are all trying to fight this thing, na obi ho atwachima wa asem no mu na se be embra asono embra kura ne nika mu a na obi bisa se because ya chi wuntumi no na man ne aja na mpacho ya chira tai robbery ajai. Mr. Speaker, ye chi atai yi kotum no robbery etu atwa ogana. You see there are some languages, you see MPP didn't manage their communication well. Now ohwe MPP for style of communication now. Omukura na wo wuntumi ati content makose prison. Mr. Speaker,
NPP for the one that you go prison.
Fast. You see, let me tell you one thing. Politics ni yeye. Ena mebra penika no. Was it before ebechi watum no? Either see who here and answer the be. We Jimmy for. Mr. Speaker. Abayaba. Nobody is saying Sema Nkosu, but look at Abayaba. Processes were going on. Issues were being investigated. And no matter what, you know, say, and Bramudia say the big down quarter, it take a lot of time. And no matter what, were caught now, some costs were caught now, Fedie, MPP as more communicators are better not. And a ora, and a ora, and a yabanka, Bonibianca, so much yet to. And my say, and my say, and I want to be near and ora, they say, now Kufado Nyami has been debe a lot of things. You see, you must be strategic. You see, this type of communication, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Who politics, you know, see, at the early part saying, yes, have type of communication way. You wait till you write election year. Now, so what Daniel Wati Shana Sabina Tianya Bisa, then you now go on the neck of government because Massa, I tend to root your for true. You don't involve in such communication. So, who can say host to become Krana? Who can
I see.
But so, yes, sir. The Attorney General and neat people who also prove a point. And that is when they have proven. Obi in cases obi di bonia, sabi ma enfano mfa mbra kwan so mfa nya den, enfano nkutum. But sometimes political parties must also manage their style of communication. It is very important. Mr. Speaker, this has shown clearly Ora is not dead. They say ama obi a case ewo Ora, and as obi a case ewo quarter, sabi yedin say obi ayem sese no.
Na so enye Ora.
Because and so what, Mr. Speaker? Enye attorney general na ewo case no so. Say obi ayem sese no. Mr. Speaker, you kroma, we see one thing na MPP for Kana me one say, and at the table 10, me test abro from Mr. Speaker not tell me yafe.
And just in say say, you know, the Ghana Exim Bank case back and so a border on own to me, right? Own to me called plea bargain. But say the Attorney General rejected the plea bargain arrangement, you know. What it means is that back for full trial.
Say, Mr. Speaker. Say in 76 here at the early stages, and maybe a convict will be near the Obiashe Fiasia. That is when emotions ba na man for kasa because it has happened to us before. We are be na Abu Dhabi no mo ya sentence you mo just like what happened to me. 95.1 Victor Salome Urafri, former deputy finance minister, under Rollins. Same thing happened to him. On crowd no yare no home fano. Emu okro famu wi. Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Yebra chachuchi kata. Okay. Embre kwa nyina ebe campaign bi free chachuchi kata ekwa chiche flyers wo dwom na dade amanfo mbom pan ma chachuchi kata. We free. Mr. Speaker, minu kasa se sia ya mami bia wo ye ndi sini asabe o serve and maslok. Ye friend say dinam tamakulu. Minu kasa ya wo da fiase mebo. Enti table na mo kasa ye besa sama mu huna nipa ne kasa bebre no. Ye ya hu table ne pewu. Mr. Speaker, we have seen it before. To an extent, say, let me tell you one thing. MPP communicators say, and I'm talking about communication again. Embrana, when we say Embrana, me was by. Sabi kufo, abu my with kufo no adi nyamran se mo krum hasabe. Sikabia fa omonsa se na ade. Mills came as a peacemaker and said, "See, dear sin, yemana nyade, yemana ntwa monko. Let's build a nation together with unity." Mr. Speaker, the Americans what so obi adi bone kra man nko. No investigation, nothing happened. She and see. Me also say, ono ya sumdwe hininti ye manonko. You know what the MPP did? They use it as a campaign message against us. See, you can't talk to almost opposition say, Oma Fanska, nearby and prosecute you. And to an essence, Omo Hano ya comparison. Share money pay, Mumu ya Kromfonti, ya prosecute ya together, ya yewe, ya jellyway, ya jellyway, no body Victor Salome, no body. No man can say MPP mu 0.
When you say a political witch hunting, and
your political witch hunting, Mr. Speaker.
Now said they work on it.
The facts of the matter, I say. You have always said, say, Wono, you are not corrupt, and because of that, you have not been convicted. And I'm only giving you reasons why sometimes some things didn't happen. But now, bakupe ko inside no. What's one I would tell them say the table 10. Now when you make this follow down wajeli. And one thing the NDC enemy and say, we will never, Mr. Speaker, I didn't tell you say and say, we will never on any day shield a corrupt official. Obi asabi wako jina mbrani, Mr. Speaker. I am right to us we corrupt. And I see sika finance say, ni didn't go to me akwe de akase the table 10. Yenye mi poda. Yenye mi poda.
Yoko is a mama chia ko hobebre ana.
And that me say yes sika for being sassy. Mr. Speaker, I said be court. Aya yedi ni pano kotum. Ni atina babia kase the table 10. What is akabida? Yenim se mbrani ni pani nadi. Se bibi wo apel ni abeko. Chachuka tade na ye wo apel nya apel ni ako. Enya apel na chachuka ta even ye man presidential pardon cross one ye. Apel no ko e na obi ni case na obetina fie. No so for the NDC there. See ebe shield a political official. Na se be yachi na otum na fe ne eba be kire nsemu abeka se table be dane na yasisi no na wo a political prisoner massa. the MPP has proven time without number say they are against accountability, and this is another example of them. Look at the press conferences they have done. Even time na yanya jeli wuntu mikura na ruling number out. Amanfo nyanya ruling nkan yempu, Mr. Speaker. Na MPP release statement. How can you do that? Into on which basis? Na MPP release statement. Justin Kodu abe kaini nyina. It shows very clear, say MPP as a political party are against accountability. Are they friend accountability and kasa nya dey omoyede enya dey omope. But what I will say is say we say obi asori a ena esua hunu mai esua ye asua you asua Mrs. Speaker we nya esua hunu bia ma obi a ade we ye wunim ye nkrofo dodo adama ya sua de ye NDC upon ma sua de from this type of things a NDC because ye nkrofo mu na adam dodo.
Okay. See for mama na.
And it's a sa gina ho e de huna e na was politician bia sua ade afrim ya sua dada. Na chama wuntu mi sabi won sene chatuchika ta wo hwe mu. Chama wuntu mi won sene Victor Salome said nam tama krokra sabe chama wuntumi nse no nti e bana disua masa ya sua kra se no the only thing is chama wuntumi is loud than ebia said nam tawa kro and obi anim ne ntia na ne de na be issue of public interest sabe a man for feeling so emotional about the whole thing anka emotions bia nim e ye mbrani ni nadi.
Okay,
Mr. Speaker, the mechanics what I say.
Yes,
there's nothing like emotions. People should know in this town, say, there are politicians, political figures that are serving prison terms in this town. And yeah, the fufro. That is what I want people to know. It is not a new thing.
Thank you. Fancy
Mr. Speaker, it was last week, my catcher was say NDC no your political party. It is a Bible say Yansan fiti ase ne nyamesuro no. Me de me hu ne say Yansan fiti ase pa ne say obedwane politics ya obedwane NDC. Enti ye beboa ama NDC no watena ban mu ache.
Fantastic.
Enti meka last week wa say MMDC for na drip machine no modi tu anwea no. So me say end of this month ye bebo constituency corona air koso ne din. Mesremo a lot of course meka wa ha manya enkrofo free all over the country num said the American ye no kore no unim say ba bi wo ahemfofo bi kura frɛ me say omukɔ DC no ho say machine no wo do omo ambeto fuel agum this is machine I say adevech na gina anwea site na etu anwea
this is voice we had do
mo di twa job go mbotom utu mi fia na edi ama no wo be ya na gina so na egu aban na nimu ase
this is not hard.
Eriti mesre aban a otisu say yan say obe sunti ya di na di efunu anim oma na so nkofom no ntie fom fo no de fom fo na eka
this is there was
na MMDC fo no bebre ya nhwe ya ombegu aban na nimu ase na aban nso de
ombegu aban na nimu
yes aban nso de yan ya reata so say be ma aban ache
ase
yesremo sa suban na mo da na di no ase bi mo ayo madwen say omo ebegu engu de be she ebotom enya wie na say party no eco opposition crowd no ameki na wonim nipa dodo a wa mo mahwere ade hwe Mr. Speaker me call US enamfo ya we dey wo ma na say me pede wo we ekura me kwa akwatino me pede na me ko pevese obusa me say den na si me kwan say me kwa me ma bibi si me kwa na me say na me pa kwantu aka me dem passport ba wo say visa bebre wo o hwe manu no wasere e ka wo no de visa ma me because me kwa hwe me ka chere say me kona me ba be chia do next week nso me kwa akwa no say ma ba ye kuro ni mum ye nchichiri kuro no nana mo nkasa nana wo ye ohene o hwe se wo kwa akosom wo man hene ho a ontum o de agu rubber bag mu achichiri o so fru taxi si wo pedestal people akọ esu ye so kasa na wo kwan ne ye ma no wanka politician bedru anim na ye dika be hia himfie de be ba nsem ba wia na obegina bedwam no wadi adanse kuru mu sa de ye chichiri man eniti media
as from na menkwe
yes say aban ye be mana che wa nye wa adwuma yie ye be kan wasem e na mo nso a munya appointment na mo frefre mu bi na ya we mu na mo nye sei e me nye sei reshuffle be ba crash munyai de mo ye no mo hye nkrofo achi mo ye de emfata pese di gu bi mo ni wase no munyai.
All right.
Na nyame ya adom na aban ne cha wonso ebedu so.
Beda say Harrison Kojoaba, thank you. Director of Communication for NADMO.
Fantastic.
Na True Drivers Union, Kasama for
Boga.
Member of the NDC. Chairman General, I see you doing Keti Abanono. I don't pay Yabama Medase. Why? Nyamin Shroud. Na Etimodinti, Wako US in the one for here, I'm boys in that. Omuguso Ansu Bisano. Mamina mi team no I say abena ya me say mabena lego na afi na Kwame Obey Gen Z together with DJ Scooby and Beno team no on duty ni na no pay ya da munyina se medi ne Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. Thank you once again for your time when you atina from anopana bisi se nondu abwe me sorry ma ejuma abetwa so adomdom ye ne ochina ye besa ne munyina dia share. Good morning Ghana, enjoy the rest of your day.